While no business wants to be inefficient, so many are. Why is that? A lot of organizations approach a project or an initiative in a very task-based way, thinking about all of the tasks that are involved, assigning those tasks, following up on those tasks till you get the result you want. Instead of thinking about the result that you want, start at the end, because chances are there are a lot of tasks along the way that you either don't need to do or could do in a more efficient way. So always start at the end, always start at what result do you want? So here's a really simplistic example. So you want to have a successful business. So you think, okay, successful businesses have an IT team, a sales team, a marketing team, an HR team, a finance team. Okay, great. But wait, if it's just you and an idea, maybe you don't need all of those teams just yet. What's the result that you want? What's the fastest way to get and the most efficient way to get that result? It may not be hiring an IT team if you come from an IT background. You might be able to do all of that yourself initially. So a lot of companies do the equivalent of that, in that we have a project, we have an initiative, here are all the tasks that are involved. Let's churn out those tasks. Well, wait, maybe you don't actually need to do all of those tasks. Maybe there's a better way to get the result that you want. Why do 7 steps when maybe you can do 3? And this isn't about cutting corners. This is about working smarter, not harder, saving your time for more important things. Chances are you're doing more work than you need to do. When you start at the end and work backwards, more than likely you will find areas where you're wasting time, wasting energy. Working forwards, you don't always find those places. There was an organization who was using a really outdated computer program for most of its processes. Now, they knew it was time to upgrade, and so they worked with a consultant to help them upgrade their business processes. But their mindset was still stuck in this task-based process. Instead of telling the consultants, here's the end product that we want, they walked the consultants through each step of their current process, not realizing how outdated their process was, not just their computer system. And hey, if you wanted, you could still wash your clothes in a big boiling vat of water, stirring the clothes until they're clean, or you could throw your clothes into the washing machine. Most of us would prefer that. Approach your business in the same way. Find the washing machine. Don't just get a larger vat. Times change, technology improves, your business processes can improve. Don't necessarily think about tasks to accomplish, think about end results and work backwards. Like with the washing machine, there's no need to manually go through each of the steps for a lot of business processes now. So why do that? Sure, we could manually wash our clothes task by task, but most of us feel no need to do that when the washing machine can just handle it. Now, one more thing I want to mention about efficiency. So with COVID, a lot of organizations were caught off guard and claimed that they were too efficient to meet customers' needs. Now, for me, it's always about efficiency with contingencies. And this may be because I come from industries where there's always a crisis happening, there's always something going wrong. I'm always thinking, what if, and having backup plans. Efficiency doesn't mean getting rid of those backup plans. It doesn't mean not having contingencies. Absolutely, you should have contingencies. You should always think, what if, at every single step of the process. What happens if? What could go wrong? But build that into your efficient business process. And then you won't be caught off guard. And then you won't be able to complain that you were too efficient. You know what they say, plans are nothing, planning is everything. And this is true with efficiencies as well. You can be efficient as possible with contingencies, think about end results, think about the what ifs, streamline your processes. If you do that, you can save time, money, and energy. Time, money, and energy that you can spend on more important things, like growing your business.